Fuck. Oh man, this really happened. He's coming to check on me. Yo, I still got adrenaline. My car just lost control. I'm fine. I feel, well, adrenaline doesn't let me feel what I really feel. Yeah. I don't know what's done. I spinned out because of the rain. This thing is smoking, so hoping there's no damage to the car. Yo, so I appreciate you got a YouTube?
I'm just started though, you know.
Go ahead and shout yourself out. I just started too,
breezy.
man.
It's breezy. It's breezy. There you go. We out. Look at this car. Man, when I was behind you, I searched your name up on your YouTube.
Yeah. And that's when you see me spin out.
Yeah.
I don't know, yo. It's smoking. I don't know if I should drive it.
How you gonna get out of here?
Man. Look at that. I spin from over there. Look at all those tracks right there. All the way over here. I don't see other damage except for the front. If this is going to come out, then it's going to come out. I don't think it's going to come off.
Alright then, bro.
What's your name?
Brianna.
Brianna saved my life. She came to the rescue. She came from all the way over there, y'all. Shit. Way over there. I seen her running over here just to check on me. Hey, major salute to Brianna. I appreciate it.
Alright, you have a good one.
Dang. That's it. Now we're gonna find a way to get out of here. Yo. I'm alive. I'm good. The good news is I'm all right. Adrenaline kind of went away. You know, Brianna was telling me she had just subscribed. She was looking me up and subscribing to my channel whenever she see me spin out. Either it was a low tread, because I know it doesn't look like I hydroplaned, you know, whatsoever, because I did recover. As soon as I started seeing it spin, I recovered it. You know, that's why you don't see the car flip, destroyed, anything like that. However, I did spin out into the grass, or I try to recover by going to the grass instead of, you know, crashing into somebody else or anything like that. But it could have gotten a lot worse. I could have spinned, I could have involved another person in an accident, all that. And speaking of course, it would have injury right here, but of course, naturally your body tightens up. So now my body hurts. Now my back is hurting. 2 hours and 44 minutes to go home. I have to repair a couple things on the car. It comes with this daily driving stuff. Yeah. This is wild. Yeah, y'all just stay tuned.
They already deleted your speed limit, right?
What's that?
They already deleted your speed limit, right? Alright. Let's look and see how bad it is. Woo.
A little dealer scanner over here trying to see what's going on after this accident.
Diagnostics. Dodge. Yep. $16 I'm gonna guess. Automatically search. HVS actually doesn't have any fault codes. No fault code, no fault code, no fault code. So the good thing is your adaptive suspension ain't fucked up.
Okay.
Powertrain control module, you're good. PCM is good. It's checking the Parktronics, which is like your sensors and all that shit now. Blind spot, you ain't got that, right? You do. Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Heated seat module, it's checking everything. Steering column module, adaptive dampening control module. Your dampening is good. So that was the expensive part.
What?
Your dampeners, the suspension.
Oh, good. Like control arms and shit, right?
That's probably what it's going to be. Or you might have a leak in your power steering.
That's what I think it is.
You got 0 fault codes. Oh, I'm lying. Your amplifier says to go eat a dick. The driver's door module says to go eat a dick. And your memory seat module. Do you even have that?
It's just not working.
Okay. So that's the only fault that the computer could find. Your HVAC is tripping too. Was your air conditioner working?
Kind of. I mean, barely.
So that's the only
It
thing.
smells weird after what happened. It kind of smells burnt.
Well, I cleared those out of the system. You ain't got no check lights. So now you should pop your hood and let's see if that cooling system has air in it. It's been sitting long enough that you should be able to open that cap where it's not super hot.
Yeah.
And if you hear it
Hold it down.
rock it, then you got air. There's air getting in the system somewhere. But nah, you're good. You're good.
But with a bubble.
You got a flashlight? I want to see where the cold line is. Cold fill range is right here, and it's not cold. So nah, it's good. Let me look at the rest of it.
Check the power steering. I mean, I just topped it off this morning too. I did it last week as well.
That looks good.
Right there.
Your belt looks good. The pulley looks good. The shit that would break in an accident like this shit, your pulley, that looks good. Where's your power steering reservoir? Look good?
I mean, I see a little, but it's probably spilled.
Yeah, maybe. Let's look. Oh, you don't have a, what you call it? No, that's full. No.
It's that fill line right there.
There's a line that comes out right here. See it at the bottom? There's one that comes out there, and there's one that comes out down there, and both of them ain't leaking. So the only other thing I would say is if it's running hot, it's because you got all of this shit that kicked
Blocking.
in, and it's blocking the air from getting to the cooler.
That would make sense.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So we need to take it to a car wash and pressure. Well, first, you want to get pictures of it
Yeah.
Yeah.
like this. You know what I'm saying? We need to get it out of the parking lot. Actually, you can probably back it up here in the parking lot with you got good
If I can back it up, maybe I could turn it.
You think it won't turn? Is it really that bad?
It's stiff as fuck. I have to gas it like bad, hard to even turn.
That's not good.
Steering pump is gone.
Let's see.
Hey, you should hear the steering. Does it go?
Yeah, it'll whine.
It whines.
Oh, cause see, I would say that see it's hard because you got the fucking blower, so
Yeah.
the blower is like.
Yeah, you
It
can't
whines
tell.
when I turn the wheel. Regardless, it whines. You can hear wiring.
Oh, your pump
Yeah,
might
pump's
be
done.
just done. It's a
Is it
16,
that?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this has the same. This is the same power steering pump that they put on the Durango, the Aspen, the Precia 300, and they put it on the HellCat. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Is it
It just
that?
might be the power steering pump, and if that's the case, we could have a couple hours on the weekend, bro. Go buy one at fucking Advanced Auto Parts, and we bought a good one, not the plastic shit that they came with.
Okay, so it's the next morning. Today is Saturday. It's the day after the most horrifying day for my HellCat. You know, the day after. I'm experiencing the usual trauma from afterwards, you know. The back pain, I'm still sore. I ended up dislocating my shoulder, not knowing. While I was recording, I didn't notice, you know, with all the adrenaline going on, my arm was actually just hanging out of place. I popped it back in just because it's not the first time it pops out, and I kind of have a little bit of experience thanks to the Army with self-care or quick aid. So what's happening right now is I've had time to collect my thoughts, you know, to figure out what's next for the channel, what's next for you guys to see, what's next for me, what's best for me. I can't give a definitive answer for that right now because the channel has been so short-lived. I've only had this thing for 6 months. This would be going on 7 months. And what happened was, so here's the story. I'm coming back from Dallas, you know, getting some content. On my way back to Houston, and I've driven my car in the rain before, mind you. I've never had an issue. My tires, I just bought them about 2 months ago, and I know certain things that you do to a car will cause them to burn out your tires a little quicker, but they're still relatively new. So I just don't understand what could have happened. Let me start from the beginning. Went to Dallas, did my thing out there. En route back to Houston. I think I don't know where I was exactly, but halfway between Houston and Dallas. I was around there because I know it's a 4-hour trip and some change, and I was already 2 hours out, a little bit less than 2 hours out on highway. It's raining, not too hard, but it's raining. This car on the right lane, it's a two-lane road. He starts hydroplaning. So as soon as he started going to the right, he tried to save the wheel, hit the brakes. His car started playing funny, started going to the left into my lane, and I'm like less than a car length away from him. And then at the speeds I'm going on that highway, it's a very bad idea to smash on your brakes. So I try to play it safe and go with the flow. You know, if he's going left, he's going to my lane, let me save my car and let me save him, and let us save both the trouble of having a 2-car accident. You know what I mean? And if he does, then I'll be right there to help him out. Quick thinking, right? So I try not to jerk my car too fast, because everybody knows you jerk your car too fast or you brake too fast or hard in the rain, you already know what's going to happen. So I play it smart. I veered to the left with him, forcing me. He saves himself. He saves himself by going into my lane a little bit off the road, but then gets back on and just slows down, gradually, while I avoided him. I went to the left. I didn't see a puddle there, but I guess it was it went from pavement to a different type of road, to where it was more slippery than what I was on. And going at my speed in the rain, changing pavements like that, I spinned. I did what I had to do with my wheel. I caught it the first time, but I veered into another slippery part of the concrete or whatever that was, and then I started sliding the other way. Naturally, what are you gonna do? You're gonna tense your body up. I tensed my body up, and then I kind of relaxed it. But from inside looking out, I ended up spinning out of control. Luckily, there was a hill on the opposite side, so I spinned, hopped off that road, and from what I see and what y'all see in this video, there was no me going up the hill and just sitting there. It was literally off the road, flipped, landed upside right, smashed. Who knows? Well, I'm gonna figure that out. And then went straight for, I guess you could say, 7 to 8 feet forward, and that's where I stopped. And that's where you see the recording. I immediately picked up my phone. You know what I mean? And after making sure I'm okay, obviously, make sure I was okay. The car wasn't about to blow. The car started smoking, but it was nothing, you know, to be alarmed about. It was obviously just the impact. So far, what I do know with the Hell tank is rotors ended up messing up from braking, I guess. More than they was already kind of like he was already making that small squeal. It was time to kind of replace them, but then it started making a pretty bad noise now, and definitely not drivable. What are you doing, Migo? And what are you doing in the car? I'm going a short distance just to get whatever I need. 1, pictures, 2, groceries real quick, and then I'm gonna see about what I can replace now myself, or find out the prices or quotes or whatever before I go through my insurance. But today's picture day for my car. It's gonna be making the insurance claim, and then see what they deem they need to do. You know, they want to have me pay a deductible or none at all while they replace it all at their expense. That'd be even better than my plan. I'm gonna head to do all that stuff I need to do, and then make the claim. And I believe I think I know somebody with the that can hook it up with a power steering pump, which is most likely what happened, because the power steering fluid's topped off. I'm not able to turn left or right without gassing it a lot, which is very dangerous, especially because, hey, once again, it's raining. Don't worry, I'm going to be extremely careful. But definitely, I think after all this, it's replacing all this stuff that's wrong with it, getting new tires, and, you know, I think I'm just going to chill with the HellCat for a while. I may be looking to get in a second car just for daily driving, you know what I mean? Just because, yeah, it's all fun and games, and it doesn't even have to be your fault. As you can see, from this story, it doesn't even have to be your fault to get into an accident. That's why they're called accidents, right? So I'm gonna avoid all that. Give this Hell tank a little break from everyday driving, and yeah, because the channel's not called Migo's HellCat, right? The channel's called HellCat Migo. It's a day in the life of what I go through on a daily, and this is no different. It may seem all pretty, me kicking it with the gang, me kicking it with different people, collabing, you know, driving out to Dallas, driving out to Oklahoma, going to different places, but that's not what it's about, really. It's really about you guys, what y'all want to see, and the whole nasty truth, whether it's the good parts of my life or just like this, the ugly parts. I'm just like y'all. Money's just an object, because if things would have been way worse, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. You can replace the car, but you can't replace the Migo. So that being said, I will be going live. I won't go into specifics exactly as far as the car goes, but I'll be jumping on live. Ask me any questions, you know, keep me busy, you know, for a while I'm out of commission. You know, I'll be going on live, and just we can just shoot it up there. We can just talk, have some real talk, and while I deal with other situations, because the plan is really to have this up and ready before the new year. You know, because I had some big things planned. But I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, because we're only going up from here. You can count me down, but you can't count me out. I promise you, because it's all hustle, no luck at all, like I always say. And I won't let this keep me down whatsoever, because what's the best part of rock bottom, right? Best part of rock bottom is the only way is up. So we going up all 2020, or the rest of 2020, and we going up all 2021. We're gonna come back harder than ever. So welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, post notification bell to join Migo gang, and I'll see y'all next video. Thanks for watching.